Hey guys, this is, oh goodness knows, I'm not even counting. This is an episode of Getting Rid of the Junior, a series where I talk through my journey of getting rid of the junior in my web developer title. So today, October 24th, Monday, some updates are I got back in from a Kansas City DevOps conference yesterday, and right now I'm in between. I need to pair with someone at 6:30, and so I'm taking some time off from work to write up some talk ideas that I need to email to an organizer at a conference. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. But as far as this last conference that I went to, it was really great. The talk was titled Innovating is Not About Technology, but Psychology, and I'm doing it at a couple different places this year. One of them is for a Dev Fest in Florida next month, so that'll be cool. I'm the keynote speaker, super pumped about that. But this one was kind of a different version of it. It was like a lightning talk, and so the same content but pared down to its super bare basics. But talk went well. I'm sure there's a recorded version of it that I can get on the channel, but it was really neat, actually. There was like about 200 people there, 210 I think. So super small conference, but it was really neat to, I don't know, sometimes those are more preferable because you get to have cool conversations and I don't know, get a really good taste of, the whole audience. So something that they did, which I've only ever done one other time before, which I actually, funnily enough, I think was, okay, so right here, it's called Open Space, which was so cool. Oh my gurk. It was amazing. I think a lot of DevOps days do this. I don't think it was just to this one in Kansas City, but I've done this again, like I said, at another conference, and it was incredible. I'm actually thinking about implementing this in our local meetups in Orlando. I always get so much out of it. Literally, like the last time I did an open space, which was almost like 3 years ago. That was when I was introduced to meditation, right? And this is at like a techie type conference. So anybody, not just speakers, put up ideas of talks. And then you get these stickers to vote on what talk you want to go to. But essentially, depending on the size of the conference, so this one in Kansas City was like 200 people. So they ended up having 5 open spaces. And so then, of course, the groups are smaller, around 10, 20, maybe 30 people if it was a really popular open space. And the person who wrote down the sticky note and that ended up getting voted for can lead the open space, kind of open it up and tell people, this is why I had this idea of why I wanted to talk about this. But then it's really open to a big discussion. And these are some really cool things because as you see here, where is it? Right here, the laws of the 4 principles. So whoever comes is the right people. Whatever happens is the only thing that could have happened. Whenever it starts is the right time, and when it's over, it's over. So seriously, I've never had a bad experience with this, and it's really neat to see everyone's ideas just out in the open of what they want to discuss, things they're struggling with, and then just to see how popular or not very popular that is. So we ended up, I think I put 5 things up, and I think 4 of them ended up getting voted for an open space session, which was really fun. So I don't know. I think definitely if you have local meetups, not even conferences, but if you have local meetups that you go to, I think this is so worth it. And I can link to this open space format so you can kind of get an idea. But if you've never been a part of something like this, it's really, really cool. So yeah, that was amazing getting to meet all the DevOpsy people and learn about the DevOps side of things. Honestly, it was an incredible learning experience. So yeah, back to the normal flow. We're using Zenhub now instead of, what was it before, Jira? I think it was Jira. There's so many tools, and after this conference of talking about a lot of tools like this, I'm a little confused. But I think we were using Jira before, and we recently moved it over into Zenhub, which is just kind of like a Chrome extension that prettifies issues inside of GitHub. I love it. I mean, I go through my up next thing, and I can look if it's a back end or a front end thing. I've actually been adding all of these tasks, going through saying, yeah, that's a front end or that's a back end, because none of them were labeled before. So I was kind of grabbing issues and realizing this is a back end issue. And yes, I do know a smidge pidge of Ruby on Rails, but not enough to bang these out as fast as I wanted to get through them. So yeah, new tool there, write and talk ideas. I think that's where we're at right now. I'd love to hear from you guys and hear how you're doing. And as always, have an amazing rest of the week. I'll talk to you later.